Memories of Christmases past mingle with our preparation for each new Christmas season. Many of the Christmas traditions that we know today began in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. Christmas celebrations often began in the kitchen. Families spent hours and days baking and preparing food for gifts or feasts. Kitchens of the period turned out plum puddings, pies, cakes, and cookies. Baked goods were packaged into festive tins and given to neighbors or sent to loved ones serving in war. Plastic containers and cookie cutters were produced during World War II when tin was scarce. Cookies shaped like Santas, snowmen, candy canes, and trees were iced or decorated with colored sugars. World War II rationing reinvented holiday recipes. Families rationed ingredients and found replacements such as honey, molasses, and beets for sugar or breadcrumbs for flour. Many saved their ration book points for months in order to have a festive holiday season. What is your favorite holiday recipe? Though the tradition dates back centuries, Christmas trees became popular across the United States in the 1920s. They were more affordable thanks to the rise of Christmas tree farms in the early century. They were also easier to decorate as department stores began selling mass-produced ornaments. The most prolific were shiny bright ornaments, sparkling on store shelves through window pane boxes. Tinsel provided low-cost illumination, while bubble lights, first appearing in 1946, gave the appearance of vintage candles with a modern electrified twist. Decorations also appeared under the tree as miniature Christmas scenes, including decorated houses, farms with animals, cast iron skaters, reindeer, and the Nativity. What do you remember most about your family Christmas tree? The hearth has long symbolized warmth and the home. It became a centerpiece for gathering, hanging stockings, displaying cards, and exchanging gifts. Cards reflected an ideal of the times: peaceful snow-covered cottages, welcoming hearths, decorated mantels in the prosperous 20s. Images of Scottish terriers reflecting the qualities of scrappiness and self-reliance were popular during the Great Depression and World War II, and nostalgic images of skaters, sleighs, and carolers in the 50s. Cards were mass-produced, homemade, or even sold door-to-door with the option to personalize. 1958 was a record-breaking year when the average family sent out 100 season's greetings. What is your favorite Christmas greeting to send?
The most anticipated tradition may be discovering what Santa left under the tree. In the 1930s and 40s, toys from earlier decades, like Lincoln Logs and Tinker Toys, experienced a resurgence. Model kits, card and board games, radios, and books like the Little Golden Book series, first published in 1942, became popular. After the war, a rising middle class and a focus on suburban domestic life brought many homemaking toys into stores. Children who loved playing house enjoyed steel and tin kitchen sets with appliances and mixers, and dollhouses made of lithographed tin and filled with plastic furniture. The Saturday matinee movies and early television inspired promotional toys featuring Davy Crockett, Hopalong Cassidy, Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, and Disney characters. Viewmaster became a super seller in the 1950s with its reels showing faraway places and Disney movies with depth and color. What toy were you most anxious for Santa to bring?
Raggedy Ann may be the most beloved American doll of the 20th century. She was patented in 1915, and her story shared in a book published in 1918, a perfect pairing that delighted children and inspired other toy companies. Handmade dolls remained treasured playthings in the 1930s. At the same time, some very well-known dolls, mass-produced, were born. Baby dolls remained a favorite throughout the decades. The portrayal of sweet toddler and little girl dolls was also popular, represented by the 6-inch storybook or Nancy Ann dolls. Snow White dolls became popular with Disney's animated movie. Grown-up dolls with jobs and stylish outfits became popular in the 50s. Paper dolls were first marketed as an alternative to expensive dolls during the Great Depression. Still, they remained popular throughout the mid-century period, featuring children and families as well as movie stars and TV stars. Do you remember your favorite doll?
Trains were the ultimate Christmas toy for children and adults. Lionel sold more than 1 million model and toy trains in the first 2 decades of the 20th century. Still, many families did not have electricity yet or could not afford these luxuries. World War II slowed down the market and put model train production on hold. It wasn't until the post-war years that these trains became a Christmas reality again. New technology produced advances: puffing smoke, whistles, bells, working train cars, and cranes. These delighted adults who grew up during the Depression and the children who found a new train set under the tree. Track layouts became so large that train displays were moved to imaginative display tables. They were soon filled with detailed towns and cities of Plasticville homes and other buildings. At one point, it was recorded that there were more Lionel trains running in rec rooms than there were on the actual railroads. What is your favorite memory of Christmas trains?
Many Christmases were celebrated in times of hardship. May those celebrating this year find joy and peace, reflecting on Christmas memories and appreciating the present.